Welcome back. I'm Wes Wood, the Income Guy. Thanks for tuning in to today's show titled, Will President Biden Help or Hurt My Retirement? So far, we've looked at President Biden's proposed changes to 401ks and IRAs and to taxes, Social Security, and Medicare. But now let's talk about the changes that may affect the way you work with your broker financial advisor and how they work with you. You know, it's no secret that President Trump's administration rolled back the Department of Labor, DOL's much debated fiduciary rule. That law was intended to protect investors by holding all financial planners to the highest regulatory standard, fiduciary. Fiduciary standard, what does it mean? It's meant to ensure your advisor always puts your financial interest ahead of his own. But as with any type of regulation, the devil is in the details. Often regulations meant to help consumers end up doing more harm than good by putting unreasonable limits on a business. Many felt that this was the case when the fiduciary rule was approved back in 2016. That rule was then struck down in 2018, and a less restrictive version of one was approved just this last year. Supporters of this new softer regulation say it gives advisors more leeway to better serve their clients by offering many different products and services to their clients. But critics say it includes too many exceptions that could allow some advisors to put their own interest ahead of their clients. For instance, by recommending one investment over another because it may net him or her, the advisor, a bigger fee and isn't necessarily best for you, the client. In any case, it's widely expected that a stricter policy will be put back in place by the Biden administration during their term, although probably not as restrictive as the original fiduciary rule. But what does all this regulatory ping pong mean for the everyday investor like you? Well, that all depends on how a stricter regulatory environment will affect your advisor, if at all. I say if at all because some advisors are already being held to the highest standard and always have been. That includes most advisors who specialize in income-generating financial strategies. Even under the current law, most income specialists are held to the fiduciary standard, while others are held to a lesser suitability standard. And that's certainly not likely to change under a stricter policy. So if your advisor is already a fiduciary, you can rest easy. But if you're not sure, I think it's a good and important thing to ask. Be sure to ask. Before I welcome Dave, here's your last chance to get your free copy of my opening report, 10 Signs You're Working with a True Income Specialist. Again, it comes with your free retirement income kit, available by visiting retiretv.com or by calling us at 615-826-5749. But now, let's welcome back Dave Scranton, income specialist and founder of the Retirement Income Store. Welcome back, Dave.
Well, thank you. You know, it's that we've been dealing with this thing for a while now. Is everyone going to be treated like a fiduciary? Everyone not? And the problem is, you've heard the statistics too, where so many people think that their advisor is a fiduciary. You know, it's always been a fiduciary, and that advisors have to be. Now, you and I act in the capacity of fiduciaries, but not everyone. So, is it a good thing that, you know, once and for all, this issue might get settled for the consumer?
I really believe that it is because there's just so much confusion out there to the typical client. There's so much confusion for the typical customer that's looking to hire a financial advisor. Some advisors, you know, wear two caps. They offer, you know, more fiduciary products and services, but then also the suitability standard as well. So to kind of level the playing field and make every advisor a fiduciary, I think it could be best for our industry overall, but without, you know, going too restrictive and perhaps harming the industry also. So somewhere in the middle here, some type of fiduciary standard to where every client's interests are held above the advisor, I think is a very, very good idea.
Yeah, and of course the goal there, the problem, as you said, with the last fiduciary standard from 2016 was that a lot of smaller clients who are trying to build their net worth, who probably need help the most, they're the ones who might get priced out of this, because ultimately, if a lot of advisors might no longer be able to work with them. And unfortunately, that meant that they'd be hurting the same people that they're trying to help. So you think it's going to come through, and you think it's going to be through on a slightly less restrictive way, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, hopefully it can help not only the smaller customers, like you said, due to pricing, but also, you know, the larger clients as well. But again, when somebody is shopping around trying to find the right advisor, I think even if this rule doesn't get passed, it's always a good idea to ask, are you a fiduciary, before working with somebody? Because as a fiduciary like you and me, Dave, you know, we can say with confidence that, hey, if your accounts are doing better, we're doing better with you. Whereas maybe an advisor that's more working as on a suitability standard, well, they're maybe paid more commissions and other types of things that generate more revenue for them, even if their clients' accounts aren't necessarily doing a whole lot better. So to me, working as a fiduciary, knowing that, hey, we can put every single time we work with somebody, we're putting their interest above ours is refreshing and good. So no matter what, I think it's a good idea to work with a fiduciary.
Yeah, well, we make more money when you make more money. You actually sounded for a moment like a better-looking Ken Fisher there, but I won't. I won't digress. So, I think it'd be helpful if you give your viewers some examples of how some advisors who work for a lot of times the big firms that can manage money on a fiduciary basis or on a commission basis, a suitability standard, as you put it. And how sometimes they're really financial salespeople disguising themselves as fiduciaries, and how you can tell by one's recommendations which is a true fiduciary versus which is the person disguising themselves as a fiduciary.
Yeah, normally the folks that are disguising themselves as fiduciaries, if you will, use more cookie cutter types of programs. For instance, they may do just a simple risk tolerance questionnaire, put it into the computer system, it generates an algorithm, and then of the different allocations that they have available, then they pick that allocation based on whatever that risk tolerance is. And it may only be 3, 4, or 5 different allocations they're choosing from, but they're basically just selling that type of product. Whereas a true fiduciary, in my mind, sits down with a client, gets to know their situation, gets to know their goals, their needs, their risk tolerance, and then really with a client, working with them, coaches the client through the different types of investments that are available to them, and then helps them design a portfolio for their needs individually, not just a cookie cutter type of program that many of these other brokers and so-called folks that are disguising themselves as a fiduciary.
It always amazes me how you could have 5 or 7 different portfolios. They look like they're custom, but you and I behind the scenes know they're not. And that advisor's job is to sell one of those 5 or 7 portfolios to the prospective client. And you're right, that's not real financial advisory work. So that's what I admire about you, my friend, is even though it's more work, you're not afraid to do things the right way.
That's right, Dave. Yeah, good point. See it every day. And David, thank you for joining us today. Hey, I'm Wes Wood, the Income Guy. Thank you for watching. And if you have any questions about anything we've covered on today's show, please reach out to me at retiretv.com or by calling 615-826-5749. We'll see you again next week.